Hello, everyone. Welcome to the conversation with Dr. Joan Coleman and friends. And this is our 2025 wrap up. I'm with my gorgeous friends. You know they're beautiful. The beautiful Megan and Rita. They're going to introduce themselves. Megan
Hi everybody, Megan Price, Megan P129 on IG.
and Rita.
Rita Reynolds, you'll find me on Instagram as the Reynolds Love.
And I'm Dr. Joan Coleman, IG Let Me Be Me and Jay. Listen, we had Thanksgiving and then we had the hustle and bustle of preparing for the holidays, the Christmas holiday, and we ran and we shopped till we dropped. And then it's one day that went by so fast, and then you find yourself exhausted. Like, what happened? I've been hit by a train. What's going on? Listen, do any of you ladies feel like that? And Rita, let's start with you. How do we cope? How do we get our energy back after such a rush?
When the kids go back to school. No,
That's
it's a joke. No, I'm just like I don't know, like doing something for yourself because like in those times you're dedicating yourself to everybody. That's the truth for a mom.
mm-hmm.
You dedicate yourself for everybody, but not you. So I think probably having so much like a little time for you will help.
Yeah, so you think we should have a little time, some self-care. Megan, do you concur? Do you feel like, you're a mom, you have younger kids, you have family. Do you feel like it was like a hustle and bustle and like you're exhausted? Like, and how do you cope?
I was totally exhausted after these holidays. It was a wild one, and my house was filled with people, and I was just doing all the things, right? You just are, I'm cleaning the things that people don't know exist, right? Like there's those places in your house, there's the details, right? There's like all those the making everything fancy and happy for everybody. Complete burnout. I am there. Was there. And I'll tell you what I did that really helped me a lot. And I still am trying to figure out exactly what I do need because I'm not even sure if I know how to make myself feel better after that. But I got a pedicure the
Oh,
other day
great. That's great.
so amazing. And it was such a, maybe you don't have the money to do it, but if you do, you don't even have to get mani-pedi. It doesn't need to be the fancy one. Just go and get the 30-minute express pedicure somewhere because it was just so nice to feel like somebody else was taking care of me for a second. And almost like literally they had to be doing that in order for me to stop, and kind of just calm my own brain and try and to just kind of get myself out of that cycle of taking care of everybody else. So that pedicure did me some serious good, and now my toenails are adorable.
And that's all we want, adorable nails, right? I mean, we go through, we as women, men too, some men, but since we are all women panel, we go through so much, right? We have the kids, the dog, the cat. Rita has it all the things, right? And so self taking time for yourself. We talked about self-care all year long. Taking time for yourself, getting your little mani pedicure if you can, if you can, or you could do it yourself at home. Go to the dollar store, get some nail polish and polish your own toes and just woosah, breathe. So Rita, so now that your kids are home, what are you doing with them? And so you can help somebody manage for the rest of we have a few more days until school gets back in. What do you do to help somebody manage? What can you do with these kids? Like, and the cat and the dog and everything.
Well, I usually take my youngest to the gym because they have a kid space there. And then Sebastian, he's 14 in this point. So he can be alone an hour, no more than that. So I take an hour. I go early, so he's still asleep. Like he started to wake up around 12.
Hmm.
So that's I go to the gym or for people that don't have that, maybe they can take a walk or even if you walk with your dog, I don't know, it's something that make you relax. Like even when I'm stressed, I take my dog for a walk. That made me feel better too.
Yeah, I like what you say. I see how you managed there. You take one with you to the gym, the other one is sleeping, and you have an hour to yourself. So that's how you manage with younger kids. So you could find a place, or what you're saying is find something to do with the younger kids, and if the older ones are old enough to stay by themselves, let them stay by themselves for about an hour or so, so you could go and breathe. Rita, what's your management? I mean, Megan, I'm sorry. What's your management tip and how do you cope? You have younger kids also. What do you do?
So I get a little bit of a break because I have shared custody.
Mhm.
However, well, big kid's not I don't know if I should share this on here, but I am. Big kid's not going back and forth. So now it's like that is a transition for me in my household because and I'm grateful, right? Like I always want my kids. There's always a home and a space for them here. So, you know, but so I get a little bit of break. Logan's 14, just like Rita said, he can stay home by himself. I'm not really worried about him. He just needs food, like constant food,
Yeah.
right? But January goes back and forth. So I just miss her, and I get a break from her, which is she's Velcro when she's with me, like 100% she is
Mhm.
attached. So she literally just did leave today. And that's why I'm like
Okay.
that's hard for me.
Yeah.
But I get that little bit of time for me, and then I just fill my open space with working, and that is what I do. I just work.
Yep. Some people work. Some people just, go out, walk the dog, like Rita say, take a break, take a breather, feel what you're feeling. Like Megan is emotional. Her daughter went to the other parent house, and that's emotional. Just take a minute to feel that. And then after you feel that, you just like, okay, thank you. She's safe. She's good, and you get past it. But you got to feel what you're feeling too. And let me tell you a top secret. Get some sleep. Like when you can, when you get an hour, wherever, if you have an older kid and they're in their room and, like kind of like watch your brother for a little bit or go in the bathroom. I'm going to use the bathroom and get in the tub and do your best to get yourself, just a little time to yourself so you could calm down and get your energy back and not be as exhausted. You ladies rock. You have kids and you're doing the darn thing. Rita, you always like, oh, I'm busy, I'm doing this. And you always manage to get it together. And I love that about you and Megan. You guys are the best parent that I know. You're one of the best parents that I know. Keep up the good work. And I know I'm not saying much. I'm an empty nester, so I get my time. So I diverted to the ladies that they're exhausted, they're doing a lot, and they're still rocking it. I love you guys, and we want you guys out there to manage, to be healthy, to get your time and your space to just breathe, to relax, all right? And if you have any comments that you want to put in the box below and tell us how you manage the stress of the holiday, the exhaustion after the holiday, put it in the box below and we'll be sure to answer and get back to you. I am Dr. Joan Coleman, IG Let Me Be Me and Jay, and I'm with Megan
Megan Price, Megan P 129 on IG.
and Rita.
The Reynolds Love on Instagram.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.